I'm being Muslim now for a year, or since I said my shahada. And so yeah, let's just kind of let me give you kind of my background. So I'm Russian, and as you know, most of the Russians are Christians, and they're like Orthodox. That that's what I was also. So my family, we were like kind of, religious, like we celebrated like the Easter and stuff like quite big, but like, and went to church sometimes, but not like super, you know, religious. And when we moved to Finland, I was 7 or 6, and my mom kind of wanted me to have Finnish friends and to get that like Finnish mentality, to learn like easier the language and stuff like that. So she didn't want me to kind of have other than Finnish friends, sorry. And that's kind of how it went. Like, I enjoyed like sometimes like Orthodox, like I was going to Orthodox lessons in school, and I don't know, sometimes I enjoyed it, like I got really like interested in it, and I got super like good grades, but sometimes I was just like, this is not my thing, but I went because, we are supposed to. So yes, and actually when I just got into high school, that's the first time that I got like other than Finnish friends, and like I had a couple maybe Russian, but like not the Muslim ones. So in high school, yes, I got like my first kind of Muslim friends, and from other cultures. And at the same time, I was in that kind of moment. In our high school, we didn't have Orthodox lessons. I had to go to another school to kind of get them, and I was just too lazy to do that, and I wasn't religious like at all at that time. So I was like, what's the point when I can't like change? So yes, I decided to go to normal like lessons, and there we kind of talk about different religions, because in my classes we didn't talk like at all about anything else, like it was always about Orthodox and the history and stuff like that. But then like in normal class we talked about different kind of religions, sorry. And I started to really like enjoy it and to see like something else. I'm a person who is really interested in cultures kind of anyways, so that was like really nice for me. And I got interested in Islam. It was something that I really got interested in. I got some really good friends when like in high school who were like Muslims, and I will always like wonder when they were like, oh, I have to go to pray, or I have to go to mosque, like, or like, let's go hang out, and they're like, no, I can't because I'm going like with my, for example, dad to the mosque and stuff like that. And to me it was like, really? Like someone does that? Like someone is that religious still? Because I have like never seen it like that. Like, if you're like Orthodox, then you just are, like you don't do like, things like that big. And I just got interested. I wanted to know, why are people like so young, people like that interested in like religion, like what is this? So I started to learn like on myself and about Islam, and I don't know, I just found like that hijab, it's so beautiful, that the whole like idea behind it, it's so beautiful, and everything, it just like kind of made sense. I started to like read more, and I realized that that's how I see life. Like before I had seen, but like I didn't know it's a religion. So after that, I was like thinking about it. I actually like asked from my Muslim friends like a couple of questions, and they were like, "Why do you ask?" But they like explained to me stuff, and that's how like I got more confident about it. And yes, but one thing that helped me, I was like, I'm too young. I can't like, I have so much things like in my life. And actually one of my friends was like, you have to think about that more. Are you sure you want to do that? You know, you're that young, like I wasn't even like 18 then, so like you have so much like you know, the nightlife like still that you haven't like experienced. Are you sure? So that was one of the reasons why I kind of waited, and I was like, no, I don't want, I like, it is what I want, but not now, like maybe later. And like then at some point I was like, oh, I want to find a Muslim husband, so he kind of can like teach me there, because it's easier. It's of course it easier when like you have like a husband who is in that religion, like to touch to tell like teach you, sorry. Yeah, so by the way guys, sorry if I'm sometimes kind of pausing and thinking. So yes, that was but then I was like kind of waiting, like still learning, and like I tried hijabs at home and stuff like that, but I was just waiting. I want, like, my idea was you have to be kind of perfect before you convert, and that's wrong. To anyone who's like thinking about like that, it's wrong, because you don't have to like put scarf right away. You don't have to even tell people that you are, like, because if you don't put scarf, nobody knows. Seriously, like, expect maybe for like at summer, but like, yeah. One, it was like we had those dance like to finish people vanhattansit. And like I was really starting to think like seriously about converting. I was already like 18, and being for like couple months, 3 months, like I was crazy. Like, to all people who know me or knew me, I was the party girl, like the crazy party girl. Like I was always at weekends, I was always like out. Yeah, so it would have been like, or this have been like dramatic change. So yeah. Sorry, just like wow. Then so those dances were, and we had like kind of party after that, and I went just crazy. Like I won't say what, you know, I used everything, mixed like everything. I was just like crazy, and I won't say like I had bad time. Seriously, it was like, it was fun then. But at the next day, I was just like, this can't be my life. This, like everything that I do, this just can't be it. That, like, if I die, do I want this to be my like last things that I have done? And I don't know, something just kind of made me like wake up. And we actually went to a trip after that day, like the day after that, after that party. with my friends to Himos, to kind of skating, and like yeah, we like rented a cottage. So, and we were there for like 3-4 days or nights, I can't remember right now. So, and at the first day, like I was like, okay, let's like steal a drink and stuff like that, even though I was like thinking about that stuff. And when like I was drinking, I just had this moment, like we had fun, nothing had like happened, like bad like experience or something. I just went to like my room there, and I started crying, and my friend came there. She was like, what's wrong? And I was just like, I can't do this anymore, like I want this like alcohol out of me. I don't want to be drunk anymore, like because I was then, and like I want to pray, but I don't know how, because I didn't want to pray the way I always prayed before. I was like, it doesn't feel right, like, but I don't know how like Muslims pray. And then again I was like drunk, and I was like, it was so overwhelming feeling, I just can't explain you. It was like I didn't belong in my body. I just wanted to get out of it. And yeah, so my friend is like, maybe you should then like learn how to pray, like because she knew like I was interested in being Muslims. I have like talked with my friends about it, and she was like, maybe you should like learn how to pray and stuff like that. And yeah, so that was like the point when I realized that I want to be a Muslim, or like I want to convert like right now. Like if I die, I don't want this to be like my last, like, you know, kind of things that I do on this like planet. And so yeah, and for the rest days, all my friends were like drinking and stuff. I didn't drink at all. By the way, sorry if you hear some voice, because my mom is actually like getting ready. So but yeah, so those days I didn't drink at all. My friends drinking, blah blah. And I was talking to a couple of my really good friends that, you know, I think I want to convert, like really, like now, like soon. And they were like, okay. Well, like they were really supportive. Like for that, I love my friends, seriously. They were like all were so supportive about it. But yes, so after that we went back, and I had, you know, nails done, and like I asked from a friend, can I do my shahada with them? And she was like, no, you can't. You have to like wait till they like come off, you know, like it won't be long, just like wait. I waited maybe for a day, couple, they still didn't like leave. And like I was like, I can't anymore, I'm afraid that I'm gonna die before I say it. And that's the like worst feeling, when you like decided that you want to convert and you have to like, you waiting. That's the worst feeling, like you're afraid, like imagine that you die and be like before you say your shahada. And it was like, that thought like was just crazy for me. So I took a knife and I ripped off my nails. Yes, I know this sounds like crazy, but it did hurt, but like not like my actual nails, of course, like it hurt like crazy. But I was just like, I can't anymore, I can't wait like a day, a minute longer. And yes, I took them off, and I watched like online, like how to say your shahada, and I said it home alone. I know some people don't like kind of agree that if you don't say it like someone else, that it doesn't like qualify or something like that. But to me, the most important thing was like that, you know, God knows what like I have said. So I said it out loud, and that's how I became a Muslim. Yeah, so I don't know if this kind of explain all the things, and I don't know, I just want, like, the main reason why I did this channel was to kind of give my experience. I didn't convert because of a guy or a husband or like family or anything like that, and I don't know, I'm just really grateful for all my friends that have been like there for me now that I converted, and yeah, alhamdulillah, seriously. So I will be making more like videos about Islam, because that was the main reason why I wanted to do this channel on YouTube. So yeah, if you have any questions about this, please leave them like below, or if you want to talk about this more, just send me a message or something like that, and I will be more than glad to answer you. So bye guys, and I hope you enjoyed.